Heaven or hell, we're ready to rock. It's Texas Showdown Finals Sunday here in Houston, Texas. I am Raph with Sloth, and we're about to bring you the heat with Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. How's it going, man?
It's a beautiful day to be a Texan. Can I get an amen?
Can I get a yeehaw?
Can I get a yeehaw?
Woo!
We need cowboy hats. Oh.
I did that one year. Super hard to wear that. I'm not JR. I can't make that work, but I tried my best. Cheers to you, buddy. We got a hell of a top 8 coming at you here at Texas Showdown with a nice early start to our day. Big final Sunday, so many games to be attending and watching and getting hyped for, and we're starting with one of the ones that has gotten a big revival in Texas. In Houston, the community has been flourishing, and across the state, new players are arriving, they're competing, they're growing, and we're gonna have a celebration of that here with that Rev 2.
TX definitely puts the X in Xrd.
That's right.
It has been lately, it's been quite crazy, you know, just seeing the scene grow despite this game being on the older side, but Guilty Gear always ages like wine, so, you know.
Hey, amen to that. We're going to bring you so many amazing matches. In our winner sides, we have from Chicago, the Invader, the top seed, Rude E with the amazing Viking, Akai representing Houston, and basically the leader of the Xrd community here in this city. And then the other side of winners, Alt X Superior, going to be going up against Katadak, loser side, Zed Shaman Novak, and then Colt and Autodidact. So many great players. We're about to start. Rudy versus Akai, Biken versus Jam. The story here, can the next gen of Texrd, piloted and captained by Akai, battle against the Invaders from across the United States to keep the trophy here in Houston? Let's rock!
All right, and we're going to get into it right now. We got Rudy immediately with the parries and gets the jump dust. The Tommy Matt pressure, catches him with the Kabari. JH, ooh, is it high, is it low?
Ooh, checking the pinwheel though. Jam special getting that button out. Oh, but the air throw from Rudy. So much life already lost on the side of Akai. Gets a quick hit, knockdown, gets the card charge. Are they going to avoid the super? That's there. Oh,
what a big
counter hit. Read the situation, made it count, at least takes the burst, and we got a huge hit. Does life evaporating? If we hit this second super, we might get the kill. Can we land it? Perfect timing! Round 1, Akai!
What a conversion there from Akai. Had that meter and just had to spend it all because you can't take it with you.
Oh, absolute stellar, just managing to get such a huge comeback. Already though, getting an early hit in the corner, gets the pinwheel with the jump heavy and the knockdown on Rudy.
Akai gets the card, but immediately gets parried out of your pressure. That's just the tricky offense you have to play against this character, Biken, but Akai's navigating it pretty well. Nice air dash out the corner. The JH does counter hit. There's going to be some big damage in the burst. Ooh, Rudy missing the punish there on that whiff burst. Akai finds a counter hit in the air. Going to push it over to the corner. Has so much bar to work with.
Both players there, I like that. Rudy going for a backside that time. Akai maybe baiting out another overdrive. Not biting. Tatami avoids the shot. Gets that far slash and throws the Yazami. A nice read as Rudy trying to get something that wasn't there. Gonna burst the charge. I like that. Denying Akai to have that resource. Expensive though, because you may not get that burst in this last round, but it's going down on the wire, out the gate.
Here we go. Final round, game 1 of our first winner set of the day.
Oh, big
Rudy immediately, yeah.
With the drop. That's
yeah.
huge. Tech jump heavy, one of the Jam's strongest tools if you don't get that combo right, but Rudy in full control here.
All right, sliding over, uses the meter to make it safe and gets the pressure. More cards.
Oh, Azami's out of the corner again. RC should be able to get that finish and clean because that means Akai never got that burst to try to get out of that situation. Rudy with a strong start here. Thinking deep though despite the W. And then Akai, they're taking it in just a second here. Reflecting against the beasts.
Yeah, this is your winner side life, man. There's no reason not to take a little moment, and they know that. We're going to get it started, though, again. Game number 2. Nice knockdown there from Akai. Gets the card charge, but immediate. Rudy's already out.
It's a full charge card, though. It's a big Gekiden if they can find it. It can allow so much damage. Probably get immediate burst out of Rudy here. Gets another charge and the anti-air, where we got a knockdown into the, setup on the Azami. Standing low to bait that out. Really smart. Oh, the parry! No, Yozansen! And look at that. No burst available, so Rudy takes a chunk of damage. Standing low coming through again. We drop our combo, but repressure. Really good.
Nice. Takes him with the standing low.
The bounce action show. Kaboom! We hit that every time. We're not getting the Doran 2K special out here. Shout out to Doran, my man, out in Japan. You gotta give him a little bit of love out to the jams that came before Kai. But Rudy already gets knocked down, side swap, big hit in the corner here.
Yep, and here comes that jump dust loop. Gonna set up the tatami mat. Oh, the triple! Actually ends up missing the tatami, but still does not matter. Gets the conversion, so much damage here. Kai really needs to find a way in this round. They do have burst. I do not think they will spend it, but they do. Oh.
Nah, at this point you shouldn't really hold that there. If you get something miraculous from a comeback, maybe. But we get the puffball. Nice backdash, under crouching heavy. We'll get the Ryujin to get you in. Small knockdown. Big chunky hit. There's the burst available. Rudy cashing out. Does not want to allow another Akai comeback and a nice RC on the jump dust into the jump flash. Those disjoints on Viking's hitboxes. Match point for Rudy.
Yeah, but now that Akai got that burst, you know, that's exactly what you needed out of that round. Oh, but the DP, nice from Akai. Gets the card. Another card, just content to wait in neutral, you know. Take your time, no reason to rush in, but immediately the Kabari.
Got one big punish on the command dash, finds the Ryujin into the extension, biking a light hitbox, allowing that nice juggle and immediate Azami out. Nice escape. I want to see a little more throws out the side of Akai. Grabs these Azamis and a great dive kick into the, just more card. Run up grab though. Tough spot. Oh, no parry. Gets him with a jump heavy. And that's huge damage again.
Nice combo here from Rudy. Full conversion.
Pretty much almost a transfer game situation here. Ooh. Gets the tatami again, the RC, and that should be it. Oh, one more punch, one more chance for Akai. There's the grab, and there's the win. Rudy with a sigh of relief, sending Akai to loser side.
Right. Great showing from Akai, though. We will be seeing them again very, very soon. Wonderful conversions, wonderful conversions. The damage, man, jam damage is terrifying, especially as a Viking player. I'm assuming Rudy, you know, that's nerve-wracking.
I mean, it's what you have. You got to just rush in, bulldog your way, and make jam damage just splash there, right? You know, forcing your way in against Viking is no small feat. Getting around like her great buttons, the tatamis, even just like having to deal with the Azami as well. Akai navigated that pretty decently, but Rudy mixing up the defensive options so cleanly between backdashes, Azamis, even just jumping out, makes it so complicated to really for Akai to get things started there. And then Rudy just being better at applying that offense, realizing that, you know, I can play around the fact that you as a jam player might want to get your parries in. You're always going to hit that, maybe that 2D, because it's one of her like best just Abare options to mash out, trying to find a situation. And Viking damage is no joke either. And that turned the tide, especially with how well Rudy was getting Akai to the corner. So Rudy now in winners, finals, one step closer to taking that trophy home back to Chicago.
Yeah, man, and these trophies this year are so beautiful. Shout out Spiff Base for designing this year's trophies. They're just so, they're like a huge shiny pillar of light. So awesome. They look so great.
Yeah, that is the center of anybody's table mantelpiece. It's going to be the highlight of your trophy case. And that was, you know, it's what everyone vying for. The medals are no joke either. And they're just like wonderful pieces of hardware. When you get a chance to see them, you will be in awe. And, you know, anyone can take it here. We have such a great group of players here, especially across Texas. And so many from Houston. As we're going to see, Katadak. She is coming in. She has a little Leo Hedgehog sticker going up against Alt X Superior. It's going to be Leo versus Johnny to see who gets a chance against Rudy. And Cade has grown into one of the strongest players, not just in Houston, but in Texas and maybe in the whole United States. In my opinion, just from watching her growth and how her Leo has evolved, still needs a lot more experience on a tourney stage, but it's been impressive nonetheless. But all X Superior as well with their Johnny, super strong, super clean.
Yeah, saw a lot of them yesterday in pools. Ultex Superior just honestly does not drop combos very often.
If they do, it's going to be Leo Whitefang turning the tide in this one character. You cannot let get on top of you and bulldog you. As right now, Ult is using those great buttons on Johnny. Nice 6 speed doesn't get the conversion there, but gets back to mid-screen and has all this space to play with.
Oh, nice coin. Gets right over that fireball, and now Ultex Superior starting the offense. It's a huge hit burst there from K-Deck.
Yeah, K-Deck recognizing it's always hard at some point to get a burst on Johnny, and now in a situation without a burst, going to have to hold this knockdown. Level 3 misfinders available, so Cade is blocking it out. Nice YRC from Ult, taking a little bit of pressure, but great IVs.
Yeah, the defense, second to none from Ult Superior here. Does manage to use the misfinder to stall in the air. Ooh, and baits the DP immediately. Nice conversion. Like I said, they just do not drop. Nice. Doesn't even need the guts cutter.
Yeah, just made sure, instead of going for a knockdown, optimizing for all the damage in that sequence, Ult Superior with that first round. And already, the coin anti-air, keeping Cade from being able to jump with those big jump buttons from Leo, and already in the corner.
Man, you got to be really careful how you approach Johnny in this game, because that misfinder is just so fast, hard to react to. Oh, nice jump over, but still gets caught by the 5K. And once you get past the misfinder, the 5K is waiting for you. Oh, the burst is baited yet again. Counter it though, K-Deck manages to escape.
Good, another hit, trying to catch Ult, tanking back onto the ground. Big opportunity for Cade, but look at those IVs, negating any of that pressure, giving him the best advantage. Even the air trade, big buttons there from Ult. One more touch away from finishing the job. Yeah.
Nice bait on that DP from Ult Superior, but drops the combo.
It's fine. Air Misfinder's going to seal the deal. And just, again, it's so hard to combat Johnny's range and how well Ult X Superior is being very slippery. Staying out of the ranges from Leo, IBing any of that pressure, making it so Cade really can't re-pressure and stay on top. And then just not even teching in a way that Cade is expecting. So Ult is always in a perfect spot, gets the coin, round start, anti-air into a conversion off the bat.
Yep, he gets the hard knockdown. Oh, nice defense. The YRC gets the cross up into the corner. There's K-Deck burst.
Okay, gets the 5K counter hit, finally gets a chunky hit. No burst again from Ult, holding on to it. Cade dropping those combos, maybe expecting a burst out.
Yeah, it's to that level 2 of burst now. We're just baiting. We're waiting. Oh, the misfinder right through the burst. It's burst safe. Here comes the YRC pressure. Nice defense here from Cade, staying alive in this corner.
Yeah, solid blocks, but all blocking does is get that risk gauge up. Finally lands the Eisenstern. And now the chase down is there as Ult just backing up to the corner, IV into 5K, and the extra kick. The point is good, and should be able to finish the job here with this kill.
Nice, utilizing those JPs, and Ult Superior closing out that round. One more to go, and they're moving on to winners finals to face Rudy.
That's right, and again, just playing this textbook Johnny against Leo, staying outside those ranges, making it so all Cade can manage are these single hits. Finally, though, gets a counter hit heavy. There's the back turn knockdown, but the blitz immediately on the back turn heavy. Gonna give Ult back reins on the match.
Another hard knockdown here. There's the YRC into the low. He's been going high so often. K-Deck. Oh my goodness. The tables have turned, and now Leo has you in back turn right into the super. Huge damage here.
Yeah, the extension there as well. Erases Donnie Life Bar. The crowd popping off for Cade. On the board now, showing signs of life. But again, it's difficult already. You see the crouch heavy from Ult. Oh, we're getting repressure here. Not letting burst out. Half-life gone. Ult pushing Cade in the corner, but nice back turn counter.
No, wake up back turn is crazy. Oh, evades the 2D with the fireball, and the charge does. Right into this air combo. Big conversion, should be hard knockdown.
That's regular dust even. You don't even have to charge it in this game. That's always an overhead if you handle it.
I didn't realize it always does the animation.
Yeah. Charging not required, but coins required. Insert your token to play the game. Woo! Big reversal with the RC into the knockdown. One more hit can do it here, but there's the Super Say My Name.
There's the big J. Oh, and the burst gets baited, but it's totally fine. fireballs. Just playing patient right now. YRC.
Oh, we're playing with our back against the wall. Oh, gets the conversion off of it, and just a sick combo is all cleans up 2-0 against Cade, getting into winners finals. Our part there being in back turn Cade, just advancing yourself more and more towards the corner, where at that point that wall stick was gonna stick and the win would stick there for Alt, who manages to stave off a 1-1 and kept the Lion at bay.
Yeah, with a little tic-tac of health, man. Had nothing but Misfinder and Faith. And Old Superior does find a way into that winners finals. We'll be seeing more from them later, but we're going to take it over to the losers side of things. I believe our first match
and a
should be Zed Chama Novak.
All right. Again, more players from out of the city, out of the state. Zed Chama representing from here, so always nice to see. But
Novak's from San Antonio, actually, Texas native.
Yeah, outside of the city, but coming through representing the SATX community. So it's been really fun to see their trip. Super sick. So really cool to see that they can make it into this top 8 on loser side, going up against one of the Valentine's strongest players here in Houston. Zed Chama repping both the Elfelt and Jacko. Different flavors, 2 different characters, very unique play styles on both of them. One definitely stronger than the other, but they're both so annoying to fight in different ways.
Right.
But
I mean, you know, Novak's on that chip, man. Novak is on that chip, so whew, it'll be very interesting to see. I really feel like it's an Elfelt angle, but maybe could try the Jacko in a first to 2 environment against Chip. I think I'm playing Elfelt.
I like it too.
Yeah.
You know, you're playing a MOBA against a character that can just teleport behind your towers and get those ganks. You're not trying to get your minion farm up against characters like that just want to assassinate you from every kind of range, and it's so hard to control them, right? But with Elfelt, you have so much screen presence. You have the Pineberry to kind of help keep Chip honest. You have such great buttons like your crouch heavy, far slash, close slash, 5K, 6 heavy.
All of them.
And pretty much a good chunk of them, right? Where if any of them land a nice solid counter hit, Chip with such low life will get evaporated in those situations. But Elfelt, her strongest defensive option going to be like that backdash. Doesn't really have a DP, doesn't really have a 6P like normal characters, hers being an overhead, right? So on knockdown, it's a big chance for Novak to run that really good chip game and turn the tide, as Elfelt in the later part of Exerd had her life reduced, where she takes almost as much damage as Chip. So that'll be to the boon of Novak if he can find the mix-ups and lands those combos.
Absolutely, and I know that Novak coming up in Exerd, when they first started playing the game, Didac was actually their coach / training mentor thing. They play all the time. This was back when Didac was still playing Elfelt. Now I see a lot of Potemkin these days, and I'm confused, but hey, chase your heart, man. And we already see that bracket demon fire. He got it on. The San Antonio FGC special. Big shout outs. Judas, I love the design on your shirts, man. So beautiful, and a great way to represent your community here in this top 8 loser side.
See, and then right back at you is that Chama with the Mimikyu, Kigurumi little onesie, being extra comfy here. It's early in the morning, just got out of bed. Made his way over for this top 8, and it's going to be a lot of fun here as Novak representing the I got the guns too. I mean, I like the fit. It looks good on him because you see him flex the fit FTC representing here.
Absolutely.
And he's got the look of Dom from WWE, aka the King Jobber. You got the mullet stash combo, too strong.
Yeah, definitely no stranger to the gym. Novak's a great guy. I've known him for a long time, since before he even tried Exerd, and it's crazy to see how far he's come. And I'm really excited to see this match. You know, you got 2 Texas representatives that I've known for forever. Watching them collide in this loser side of top 8, it's going to be a great time. And it is the Elfelt that we're seeing. Interesting choice from Zed. The 5 heavy, that's all I'm thinking about right now, man. Chip dash and 5 heavy.
Hey, the 2D is going to be a big part too, right? Just once that knockdown. Just score that knockdown. You got to be careful though, Elfelt having you know, her own great slew of things to try to challenge her at a mid-screen, trying to play footage against this character can be so tough. So it really comes down to like this round start. I want to see Novak disengage, get some screen space, get maybe a fast shuriken, locked and loaded, and find their way through. Here we go. Round one is an elimination match. Only one of these players can survive the bracket.
Everything is on the line. It is heaven or hell here, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, it might just be hell. Great start here in the DP bait already.
These are just been single hits. Lost a lot of life on just jump slash, close slash, bar slash. Zed Chama maybe waiting for the burst here, but we're just going to find a raw dust. He's going to get the burst out of Zed. He's going to YRC. There's the Bridal Express and a punish with the Gamma Blade.
Oh, nice usage of the Alpha Blade there. Novak getting the full conversion. Oh, goes for the air throw reset. I like it. And where is he? I can't see him. Real invisibility. Bring it back.
No matter where you are, you're running right in front of that train. And Vital Express. Oh, nice little extra credit. Zed trying to press to get full combo here. Try to hit crouch heavy. No dice. Novak, nice little lead here. Ansel has the first available.
Yep, gets the teleport behind and knows that he can pressure in the Pineberry. Novak keeping the pressure up, teleporting. Zed Chama just trying to jump away, does find a hit. And there's the low. Ooh, good burst from Novak.
First available though from Zed. Has received it back. I got the Pineberry out. Got it. Holding down full screen. Doesn't want to put out the other guns. Dustin's going to whiff. There's the block. Air dash out. Pineberry through in the Bridal Express. The explosion not going to combo, but Zed finds the 2D.
Yeah, and just such a close round here, but all you can do is forget about it and get right into the next one. Counter 2S that started off for Novak. And immediately retreating with the Alpha Blade, just trades with Alpha. The DP, it works, and the burst.
Okay, maybe you wanted it gold, they could have come through. Had a combo potential because the explosion from the Pineberry always pops Elfeld up. So Novak really hasn't accounted for that yet, and that's up to damage on the table.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that JD usage. Nice Gamma Blade from Novak, just sniping across. Ooh.
Oh, huge counter hit though. He's going to turn the tide. Full combo here. Dropping the Pineberry in the corner. Here we go. Gets the Black Beat combo, but it's going to be huge damage into more pressure. Nice mash out.
Ooh, gets the counter with a JH. Trying to Gamma Blade YRC.
Oh,
Ooh.
the trade, that hurts. If you're Novak, there's your last chance burst here potentially.
Nice XP in the corner and gets the air grab. Novak with the cross up overhead. Nice combo here, and the Guts Crush. Is it enough? Great stuff from Novak.
All right, the pop coming out from the Novak enjoyers. There you go. Round start 2D. Maximum range to find that. Gets the leaf grab, already getting the knockdown into the air backdash. Oh, now Zed in the corner. Only going to get the burst now, but so much life already gone.
Yeah, the double leaf grab from Novak. That's so hype. Nice retreat with the JS, but gets caught.
Trying to jump out though, but the 5 heavy gonna do so much. Nice 6P into the dust combo. Maximize this damage and set up a situation. Zed no just gets the tumble.
Yep, avoiding the Pineberry, just teleporting into the corner, but now Zed Chama finds a hit, and suddenly you're actually in the corner. The shotgun is out, and the counter hit. Not gonna get the full conversion though.
Gets the stagger combo into the full extension. Barely a burst back, but now you're in a situation that's gonna be so hard to deal with. Manages to blow it up, gets the air punish, should be able to crush it here. Not enough. Zed doesn't burst, waits it out. Next hit wins either player.
Ooh, the air grab straight up from Novak, reels back in his chair, and the crowd is coming alive. It may be early, but you know, it's Sunday. We're here to blow our vocal cords out.
Maybe I got work next morning, all right? But either way, Novak clutching it out with a great throw, leaving Zed with a little bit of life left in the air, but it's such a good spot because you're not really worried about different wake-up options that much when you tech. You have tech buttons, sure,
Right.
but you're so susceptible on the way down to not just like decent anti-airs like that 60 from Chip or even the crouching heavy, but the air grab as well. So Novak representing that with the character with the best air mobility, right, with the triple jumps and just that speed.
Just utilizing all his specials to great effect, sniping with the Gamma Blade quite frequently in that first match, but we're going to take it into the second one. Zed Chama taking a moment, taking it back to character select. I love it. Sometimes you got to change characters, change colors. You just got to wake up the brain, man. Change up the screen, change up the stage, pick your favorite song. But we're going to get back into it. Novak Needs one more to move on in this loser side. Fighting for 5th place here, fighting to stay alive.
7th. Well, they're 7th and 5th. You're right.
Yeah.
My bad. Want to get further than that, though, and here we go. Oh, barely avoids the close slash. Try to teleport out. There's the block. And exploded themselves. Lost some life and lost their pressure. It's been so many times we've seen Zed get blown up with their own Pine Berry just by getting hit and letting it out.
Yeah, just unfortunate on the timing there from Zed, but the 2D snipe from Novak right into the full conversion, taking Zed towards that corner, but Zed escaping in the air. The usage of the air mobility, like you were saying, is just so good from Zed Charmer right now.
Yeah, right back at you with Novak. Lost a lot of life here, but big opportunity. Made a huge comeback earlier. There's the Alpha Blade for the knockdown. Goes with the low, but doesn't get the full sequence. Was waiting for a burst, and there it is.
Yep, and now, snipes, locks you down in the corner. The Pine Berry's up. You just got to block, but finds a hit, no full conversion. TP's out the corner. Looks like maybe an air throw attempt, but unfortunately got the air dash. And now, YRC on the teleport, and the leaf grab. So much damage here for Novak.
Yeah, off the wall. Nicely done. Go for the quick light, some FD out from Zed. Back in the corner here. Gotta be careful, gets a mash out, counter hit, Bridal Express, the train to the next round, arriving now.
And here we go, round number 2. Zed Chama potentially take it here. Nice with the standing low. Big damage here in shotgun stance. Novak scared, but does find the 2S regardless of the circumstance.
Yeah, I like that. Good button. Little stagger on counter hit as well, but another air Bridal Express. And then a tech Beta Blade. So much damage here. Zed finds a small little combo. Spending so much of their meter on these jump dust YRCs that haven't really made their mark. I'd like to see if Zed in the next game, if they make it to it, just really save their bar to make better conversions. He's always playing with just like less than a quarter.
Nice gets the game, yep. Zed Chama ready for it.
That's the rough part too. Holding your burst down to the last second there is so difficult because at that point you're just like really holding on to just like that last moment. And against Alpha, who has such good ways of just being outside of that range so perfectly, either with the Pine Berry explosion, 5 heavy, even like a good range far slash. It's so difficult. So we're gonna go to game number 3 now.
Yeah, Alpha, one of the most difficult characters to burst in this game, I'd say. But here we go. Game number 3. Both players would love to take this first round because this could be it. This could be your tournament life. It could be all over here. And the 5H actually catches the Whiff 2D. Novak standing up back into it.
Woo. The fact that she can just do as many shots as she wants. She can let the 1 rock or the 5 rock, small hit. In the corner we go. Drops this overhead. Another overhead. Doesn't have the meter for supers because again, Zed has just been using all of their meter kind of just well over it. I think I want to see Novak take advantage of this. As much as Zed is jumping, you can get the air unblockables by just draining that meter there and getting some nice hits, but it's so hard dealing with those big buttons from Zed.
Yep, throwing, catching the Pine Berry toss and goes for the leaf grab, but Zed Chama's ready with the fuzzy jump, escapes the corner. Novak locking him down. There's the same side high and the air grab. Novak. The offense is going crazy.
I love that from them. They find a nice little mix-up that blocks the cross up in the corner. Novak with a big opportunity here. Careful though, danger time imminent, but finds counter hit 2D. Goes for the fake out with the low, misses the combo, but the 6B is good. You cannot burst here for Zed, except against the Beta Blade. Didn't go for just a jump ease. That could have been enough. Novak in a scary spot, getting shot out. And it's gonna be the final finish! Double KO! Double KO!
What is going on?
The crowd going nuts, the slowdown.
And suddenly both players are on set point here.
Oh no, this is extra pressure on both. No more chances. And Zed already in the corner, but beats out the 6K with just a classic Zed 2P. Teleport right into the Pine Berry.
Unfortunate for Novak getting it started. Does block the Pine Berry, but the cross up high. How do you block that? How do you block that? Oh, not able to get any of these anti-airs. Oh, leaf grab, looking for it. Knows that it's been working.
Yeah, try to air dash away to avoid getting air thrown. Gets hit. Oh, that's a big chunk of damage. Novak now in such a tough spot. There's the block. There's a burst bait that was never there, but Novak on last legs.
But this is where Chip is the scariest. Finds the jump heavy. Novak running in, gets the Gamma Blade YRC. This should be a great knockdown. Here comes the mix. Oh, the DP by accident. The 5 heavy. He Alpha Blades right back in.
Okay, there's the burst. Oh, Novak takes that with a huge W. Made sure the king of the scrambles, Zed, wasn't going to get away with any more of that murder. And what a way to finish it. I was just on pins and needles right at just the finish. Both players just really feeling that pressure, getting down and dirty in the mud. Like, that was a nasty match. But, you know, through the mud, one makes it to the top of that mountain and continues on. Zed eliminated at 7th place.
Great stuff from Novak there, and you saw the players hugging it out. It's one big TechZerd family, like we were saying earlier, just a big community full of a lot of love, and I'm sure that, you know, how can you even be sad about that one? There was a double KO. What are we talking about?
the manufactured hype from the Slowdown, where it's like, what's next? Is this 2D going to beat out the stuff from Alphalt? And the next thing you know, it's like, oh my gosh. Honestly, pretty rare double KO from Exer, like, and this is what make an early Slowdown. Not a lot of games did that, right?
Yeah, no.
With giant purple letters, I can't even think of the last time I've ever seen that, and it's so frightening.
In top 8.
In top 8.
In top 8. In pools, I've seen it happen in pools, but in top 8, bro, oh my God, what are the odds? Very low. Novak moving on though. Good performance from Zed. That was a great match. Wonderful showing.
And again, you got an Alphalt out of the way, but there's still a potential Alphalt in the bracket still. As losers, we're going to move on to the other side, as we're going to have the one and only Autodidact, one of the always been consistently strong here in the Texas community with the Alphalt as well as Potemkin. Played a lot of Alphalt during the pools. Yesterday got set to lose a little bit early against Ghost Bear, who late reg and kind of played spoiler some of the players, but then Autodidact was able to avoid some jeopardy, beating Ghost Bear to make it into top 8, having picked Alphalt into those matchups in the loser side to get to this point.
Interesting. So they were playing Potemkin and winners? Was it the Potemkin
I don't know about
winners?
winners. I couldn't say about the winners. I didn't get a commentate. I didn't get to see any of the winners matches.
Yeah, that was like early in the morning yesterday. But we are here early in the morning today. The past is the past.
And their opponent is going to be here from the PNW. Pacific Northwest only is they're you know, one of their best players, Cole, representing the Venom, has been playing Venom for a long time. I've seen them come through, catch the showdowns, hang out, play some Garo, and most play some Exers, make the top 8 here. So, like Rudy, another one of the out-of-state invaders, trying to do some damage here, going up against one of Texas' finest.
Yeah, saw a lot of Cole yesterday in pools. Great that they made it to this loser side top 8. I've been excited to see more of them. Their Venom is sick. The vortex that they put on, the pressure, the combos, the way they play neutral, it's just exciting, you know. Venom's one of the most exciting zoners in fighting games, I'd say. Especially with the charged cue balls, you know, those big
QB. Oh yeah. Yep.
So cool.
Stinger, so much good tools, and it takes a lot of like knowledge to utilize so much of the kit effectively. Because it's not just about hitting those stingers, putting out like some big buttons that he has comparable, like not as big as Alphalt, but they're solid pokes, little there. But the biggest thing is getting the knockdown, getting the set on the balls, and then setting up some really messed up Oki. And already there's a hard knockdown, but then there's a 2H under it, and a burst. Autodidact kind of baited out, but got crossed over.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Autodidact, but still finds another hit and pushes Cole towards that corner. Kind of scary here for Venom. Not known for his defensive options.
No, we get the Black Beat combo. We throw out the Pine Berry, hit the 6P, try to run up throw, no dice, and nice dead angle here. Cole try to play it back out, but immediately 5 heavy, screw you.
Trade here, and there's the shotgun stance, big damage for Didact. Not quite, but the Pine Berry ready for it. Extended pressure sequence, trying to crank up that risk. Cole escapes.
All right, so there's Autodidact. Just Taco, late burst here, but it's going to get the sniper rifle shot. Nice. Using the Stinger aim RC, QV, runs under it. And there's shotgun really quick. Sniper rifle. I like Autodidact using the guns super effectively, switching between them. Almost had a punish on the match logo, but it's going to get the Pine Berry hit. Nice
stuff there from Didact. Yeah, just anti-zoning by being a zoner yourself, while also having the best pressure in the game. Love Alpha Valentine, but a beautiful throw here from Cole to start off the second round. Gets the setup with the 2 balls.
You're so worried about being under ball pressure. You're so scared about having to deal with these high lows. Then you get the run-up grab twice in a row. Dark Angel into a nice little mix. Had the FD, lost a lot of bar on that. And now more delayed pressure into the Carcass Raid combo. Great round for Cole, but the Blitz Field cross under. Very nice.
Oh, and the jump in. Empty jump low. Nice stuff. Oh my god, the hit. Cole manages to snipe it out and take us to the final round here of game 1.
Burst save 2, dashed up on the RC, 2 Ps, would have able to block and then hitting that 2D. Would have gone under the burst, but Autodidact finds the nasty hit off of the air dash Pineberry. Stinga.
Back to the neutral. Nice control here from Cole. The 5 heavy finding its way through, looking for the sniper rifle, but Cole using these pool balls to great effect. Didact trying to find a way in. YRC just a block.
That close slash missing its mark. Really bad there for Cole. Has a dead angle though. One of my favorite dead angles. That little kick. So effective Carcass Raid. Autodidact trying to challenge there. Very close round here. Oh, that's huge.
Oh, nice jump button there from Didact. Got Cole in the corner.
Oh, combos off the ball that was set there. Gonna go for the cross up. Damage is slowly racking up here.
Yeah, this is very scary if you're in Autodidact position and the cue ball right into the YRC. Just trying to see what happened and saw that Autodidact try to fuzzy jump out the corner and got caught for it. Taking a moment though.
Yeah, it's scary though because like Autodidact is really trying to be mobile, really moving with like a lot of jumps and trying to escape the situations. But you have to put so much respect on Stinger YRC. It has so much versatility. It's such a fast projectile. It's such a big jump scare, and you know Cole using that super well, defending good and picking the spots well. But a 6 heavy counter hit. Gonna get the burst there. Double head Morbidu, gonna snipe right out of the sky. I like it.
Ooh, manages to get in. Oh, but the dust whiffs. Nice punish there from Cole.
And gets the teleport. Let go of the QB early. And the throw. Wow, the close slash didn't combo off of the blitz. Crazy.
Seeing some IBs coming out here from the Didact, trying to stay active on his defense. Nice YRC. Yeah, there's that close slash.
Vital Express, nice idea on that from Cole. Just jump out. The CQC whiffs. No good there. And then the blue burst gets tagged for it. Cole though in the corner here, still counter hit. Autodidact, we're not blocking correctly, but we get the YRC run under anyone's round still.
Yep, does set up that Pineberry, so you know you're gonna have a second. You know that Cole has to block. Oh my god, no he does not.
You don't mess with that 6P. You are airborne just like Alpha close slash. Venom 6P is pretty dang strong. Great anti-air, may not be able to get really great conversions off of it outside of counter hit, but it's still effective, and now we're taking shots.
Yeah, Didact slowing down the pace. I really like that from them.
Yeah.
Trying to find some space on the screen, but you can't stop Cole just teleporting in.
Got a Stinger YRC, no good there. Pineberry's there, the runner. I like it. Back to the shotgun stance, but a far slash is going to stop that.
Cole's just utilizing his buttons so well, but Didact manages to find a way in, has the sniper. Relaxed, nice counter hit. It's going to be big damage here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Pineberry's out, time to guess. For the round there, more pressure. Bop, bop, bop. Quick taps. Autodidact, staying alive here.
A few elbows to make it to this final round here yet again. Didact fighting to stay alive. Cole fighting to end the set right now.
Trade, good blocks. FDing for their life and gets the escape out 5 heavy. That is air unblockable, good range, and anti-stand up. You gotta deduct those shots. Nice knockdown.
Cole so patient on the defense. Didact just looking for any whiff punish, but Cole not giving them what they want. The footsie's immaculate.
Oh, that was a big risk on the burst. It worked out, and look at that. Cole escapes the situation, throws out the powered shot, and gets the grab in the corner.
Yeah, Cole's throws, second to none.
Hey, learn from the best. Peppery Slash, the Venom player of all time in North America, definitely made those grabs. Every other Venom player is like, that's sick, I want to take that.
Oh, nice jump in from Didact. Pushes Cole towards the corner and the delayed air dash overhead.
Reset, CQC, that's going to be the round as Cole caught sitting down, getting ran over. We're 1-1.
Didact talking to the crowd after getting cheered for. Taking a moment. Cole, you know, they're still friends. It's all good. It's all love here on this loser side of top 8.
Get that out of my shot. Put that water bottle down, buddy. You don't want that on there. They're not the third player here. Chill out. Run up, nice. Punishing the rifle again. Now up in the corner. Didac wants to air dash out just like that, but to chase them with the teleport. Really nice. Stinga.
Cole maintaining the pressure.
Bet him so cool.
Yep.
Didac kind of just swinging for the fences, trying to find out what might work here. Has really struggled to kind of navigate around this, but does get the Pine Berry air dash, takes the burst out of Cole, but now we're just zoning max downtown.
All right, here we go. Oh, YRC catches Cole trying to 6P, but gets hit by the Pine Berry, and here comes the extended combo here from Didac.
Oh, try to run up grab. Cole said, I do the run up throws here, buddy.
The Cole burst.
It worked out because that pool ball was there, letting an extra hit, making sure that stinger hit from that range, and now match point for Cole. Once again, Final Express gonna whiff for little recovery.
Oh, challenging the big ball is not something you really want to do.
Hey, Cole tried to run up grab that time, but Autodidac ready with the 2P, counter hit, give me that combo, baby.
Nice combo there from Didac. Oh, dead angle. Get me out, please.
Full ball. Gotta respect it. Air Battle Express, no problem. And your wake up 2D ain't gonna save you here. What a mashup, though.
Oh, and the charge ball. You just gotta hold this one. Nice IBs here from Didac with the stinger YRC. Pressure here from Cole. Didac maintaining the defense.
All right, 6 heavy hits. No, again, big buttons just working out here. 6 heavy coming through. Stinger YRC, the run up. Autodidac running out of bar here, has to be careful. May not be able to beat these air options and cannot take any more of these hits. Burst available on the table.
Oh, and there it is. The ties for the sniper, but unfortunately, Cole ready with the tech air dash to catch that sniper.
Yeah, Autodidac just going for the option at that range. Such a huge risk. If Cole just teched in place, maybe no problem. If you just fell right there, you'd have the shot on there. There's that pressure, but just the decision. Hit that like you said. Air, tech forward, air dash, jump heavy right there. Just 8-ball center, 8-ball corner pocket.
Yep.
Sick.
Cole knocks the last one in and moves on our loser side. Didac out at 7th. Maybe not what they want, but at least they get the shiny medal. And a great showing, I would say. It's nice to see the Elfelt. I'm happy it wasn't the Potemkin.
You ain't picking Potemkin against
No. You wouldn't play the game. Yeah. You actually wouldn't play the game.
There's certain people that will brave the storm, but Autodidac is like, hey, if I'm trying to win this thing, I got to bring out my Valentine. A lot of good options and cycled so much as they were adjusting to the matchup and the way Cole presented themselves, even denying Cole doing the run-up throws and getting those cheeky sequences, especially because Cole expecting, oh, you're gonna respect it because here comes the set play. You want to block because you got to deal with this. Those grabs would come out, but they were just really just starting to mash against each other in those spots to avoid giving up free damage to those super fast grabs. But it's tricky, especially because you saw how well Cole used the long-range buttons and then just abused Stinger YRC.
Yeah. I mean, Stinger YRC, man. Just YRC. He just had perfect usage of it, like you were saying. Man, his setups are just so good, too. Got Didac in that vortex a few times. I was just like, oh.
It's hard. It's hard.
Where is he? I don't know. Where is he?
And again, biggest thing is Alpha players want the space to kind of navigate with their own buttons effectively, but you saw how well, being able to avoid it and outrange it at sometimes really worked out for Cole as they just played things good in that spot, even avoiding the 5 heavies most of the time there, just respecting it because last thing you want to do is stand up into it, try to get a stinger and you get shot in the face. So there's a certain patience that paid off as well. So now they're moving to the next match where they're going to fight either Akai or Kadadak.
I believe it is Akai, and on the other side of the losers we have Kadadak and Novak. Pretty interesting match there because Novak trains with Lotus. Lotus San Antonio, Novak San Antonio. It all comes back, man. It all comes back. That's very interesting to me, but the winner's side looking interesting as well. Rudy and Ult.
Yeah, it's going to be
we got a banger. Either way, it's going to be a great set.
No, for sure. The rest of this top 8, We already got 4 matches in, and there's so many more good ones here at Texas Showdown. I appreciate you all hanging out with us, myself and Sloth. We're just having a good time, shooting the shots, having a fun. Here's a early start to our day, but we feel the energy. Like, I mean, I went to bed like almost at 3 a.m., but I woke up, took a shower, and I feel so revived, energized, and production's been running like super smooth. Everyone behind the scenes here, getting here early, making the magic happen. There's 2 other top 8s happening this morning as well, and there's so many throughout the day. Like, love to see it here at Texas Showdown. Every game getting on, most games getting on stage and getting shine at Top 8 Sunday.
Did you manage to catch the tail end of Wii Tennis this morning?
I was driving home. I was driving here.
Yeah,
I stayed at my house.
Yeah.
Like, if I have a major in my backyard, I'm sleeping in my own bed. But they do it every year. And that must have been hype.
Yeah, no, it was hype. Oh, man. Watching, like, high-level Wii Tennis was something I never thought I would experience.
That's a phrase that shouldn't exist, but I can't imagine that it doesn't.
Honestly, it's beautiful that it does. As a child, I often was afraid. My mom.
Well, like 5 years ago?
Yeah, made me put the wrist strap on. Didn't want me to bust a hole in the TV. Oh man, the Wii. That's got to be my favorite console of all time. I think.
You got into it really big.
Yeah.
You were one of them. Just it's like calm down, Serena Williams.
Me and my siblings boxing. We might just have to drop the nunchucks in the Wii room. We might just have to throw the hands in real life. No, but it was all love in my house. You know how it is.
No, back in my day, when I was a kid, we had sock and boppers. We had no Wii remote flag.
I remember those commercials,
taking
bro.
the balloons to our hands and trying to pop each other. That's how we lived around there.
Bring it back, man. We need more people with TBI. I feel like we were better off when traumatic brain injury was what was selling for children toys.
I think that's 90% of the FGC. If I'm not being coy about it. We're all sick in the head to play and enjoy these fantastic games, to take enjoyment of just digitally beating the crap out of each other, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, me either, man. Me either. This is no place I would rather be, to be honest, on a Sunday.
Love to hear it.
Especially with you, bro.
Oh, yes. Everyone's been gassing me up this weekend. Y'all gotta stop.
It's because you're the GOAT,
no,
bro.
I'm all right.
You got a legacy, bro.
I'm all
I could
right.
literally go back like 5 years and watch you commentate some CEO Taku, bro.
You could.
As a matter of fact, that's how I learned Exert. Literally, your voice.
You can go back 13 years and see me commentating at the same tournament. But it's the love of the game. I'm happy to. This is my hometown tournament. I always will lend my voice, and I'm glad a lot of great commentators from all over the United States and just Texas. Such a big crew across all the games. Everyone just showing their love for all these games, having a good time, and love to see homegrown talent really getting the opportunity to shine. You have your James Chens here. My man James coming through for a lot of the retro games. Going to be doing Street Fighter later today. My man's a monster. But I love seeing like the new blood and people like giving it their all to rep various games and see who the next gen commentators are, like yourself.
Thank you. Man, I just while you were in that spiel, I just said, Ultimate Street Fighter 4.
My ears got blasted. This headset did not save me.
No.
Fighting games will never change because every fighting game will just yell at you the name of the game. Tekken, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
That's the one game that I'd love to hear it. Just like they need that lady that did like the character intros.
Yes.
Like Tekken! Like they should let her yell on the title screen. But like that's what I love. Every game, they just telling you, what are you playing? Guilty Gear Exert. Like thank you. I needed the reminder.
Yeah. I love the voice in the opening when you hit the start button. And like the sound effects in the menu, it's just so satisfying. Exit menu, quite beautiful. One of the better ones.
It's funny how chill songs like this are, and then you get into the game and it's just utter violence.
Yeah.
Everything's heavy metal in your face, and then just like your menu theme is just this nice acoustic, like we're jamming.
They got to give you a break. They got to give you time to lock in. You go back to the character select screen, you hear this music.
Hey, like I said yesterday, it all comes back to XX.
Yep.
I love that slap bass that's there on the XX menu theme. That always takes me back, and it's so fun. Then you get to like character select, a little more energized there, but still like sets the tone pretty well.
Yeah. Well, should be getting into it shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
There they are.
Yeah, here's Kadak and Novak.
Okay.
Just like I was saying, you know, the Leo versus the Chip. Novak has experience in this matchup. I'm sure Kadak, she's no stranger to fighting it as well. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be.
We're chilling playing our gotcha games.
Yeah.
We're here at top 8. We're rolling, right? We got another mission. We're trying to get that 5-star. But can you put on a 5-star match here against one of Houston's finest versus one of San Antonio, the last San Antonio representative here in top 8 for Exerd. Leo Whitefang versus Chip. Illyria versus the Chip Kingdom. All right, Dom Mysterio, chill out.
All right, gonna get into the button check. Checking our buttons, you know. This is it. This is losers. You gotta take it as serious as you can.
All right, we get a little power up at the end just to pop it off. You know, we don't get a lot of IK charge on wins here. I want to see a little bit of that disrespect. We're gonna bring it back to the old days. It's like, letting your opponent know, like, I got you, baby.
Gonna get into it here, though.
All right, it's gonna be big. Let those intros. Not let intros rock. We're cutting it short.
Gotta get in there, man. Gotta get in there. Both these players are ready to play. Nice counter to start it off for Kadak. IV's coming through. Novak manages to escape on the defense.
And counter confirmed there. Went for the jump slash. Able to burst out of it. Novak, gotta be careful here now. Low on escape option. 60's gonna whiff. Now it's time to party.
Yep. Delay JS there. Is it high? Is it low? Kadak knows. Nice throw, though. Novak's going in. Ooh, nice 2P anti-air. Caught the jump.
I like that. Just a knockdown, but then respecting the fact that Kadak has meter here for an Eisenstern YRC. Doesn't get the second hit of Alpha Blade correctly. And slight lead now for Novak.
Oh, yep, and the JD, one of Chip's best air buttons in this game. Nice 2P counter hit to start it off. Novak getting the pressure. Sticking on the wall, flying down. Gamma Blade YRC finds the way in, but the DP out from Kadak.
Oh, got caught trying to backdash. Counter hit, close heavy, or close slash. That head bag still doing work. And a nice turnaround. Kadak was at Novak's mercy, but just needed that one chance and made it count. Woohoo!
Yeah, manages to find those hits. We're starting it off heavy. Here we go. Kadak gets the knockdown. Here's the restand. Back turn pressure. Immediate Rekka. That's some matchup knowledge I don't even know about. Novak ready for it all, but the counter from Kadak has burst on the deck, but you got to be careful how you burst. Lay on back turn. Chooses to 5K.
Oh, and then the beats the blitz back. Being anti-air by blitz shield is so difficult to deal with because it's better just to let yourself fall. You can block immediately. If you make it on the ground, 6 heavy going to swat chip out of the sky. Kadak with some good counter hits, good like situational hits. And then just finding like the back turn counter on the 2P, leading to that big damage, and then just baiting out the blitz back. It's so hard here. Novak not making too many bad decisions, but the problem is the ones you do make, they cost so much.
You have to play perfect. 2 mistakes on Chip and it could be over. One of the lowest health characters, if not the lowest in the game. Nice air throw.
Energy with the resets. Trying to backdash in the air, but again, the backdash from Chip so long. Getting tagged out by it, but that big jump K, good jumps.
I'd love to see some more 6Ps here from Novak. A little few anti-airs, but the back turn pressure. Oh, it's just so hard to block. Nice conversion here from Kadak to move us into our next round. And they are on set point. This could be it for Novak.
And Kadak making quick work of Novak. Round start, IAD, jump K. You ain't gonna 6P me. Then this is gonna be free. The re-combo. Burst is gonna be available for Novak, but running out of time, running out of options, and last chance.
Yep, does find the burst, but 2 mistakes there for Novak. And look up, where's the health? It's gone. Does find the Gamma Blade. Into the corner pressure, Gamma Blade YRC gets the air throw. Chip has everything to gain and nothing to lose in these situations. But the DP from Kadak ready for it. And the jump heavy. Nice stuff there from Kadak. She's moving on. Novak goes home. Takes the 5th place home. Highest placement from San Antonio. Great showing here. I'm sure that they could be happy with this performance.
I know, but like you probably wanted better out of that matchup after you had like a slobber knocker against Zed, and Kadak just kind of tore through. You know, I always say in the matchups where you know, if your character's made of paper, last thing you want is to go up against scissors.
Yep.
And that's what Katedak brought to the table. Dual blades just sliced right through and made the most out of everything. Even like that round start, you just see IAD, jump K, no 6P there from Novak, just taking that pressure. Doesn't even want to have to be blocking at all. Couldn't escape most of the situations, and all those resets in that like standing pressure, just connecting over and over and that life disappearing from it. A little bit of rough, but still, you know, 5th place, you earn the medal. You can, the car ride home, have a deep think, and come back stronger.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, fun stuff. The variety's been really great. I've loved seeing all these characters. We have this pretty much, outside of the double alpha, has been unique across the board in that regard, right? And it's always a treat to see so much representation across different characters. I mean, here you're going to get the Jam, who you do see a lot from some great players here, but the Venom, who, since like Peppery doesn't really play Exert, travel for events like that, doesn't get the amount of like representation at a high level. So I'm glad Cole is making it out and having a good run because it's such a treat to watch.
Yeah, Cole's the next Venom up. How it's feeling. Let me get into a little button check, ladies and gentlemen. We got Akai here representing Texas, as we had stated earlier. They've come a long way in the last few years. Recent great placement at CEO Taco this last year, made top 8. A wonderful performance from them there, and I'm really happy to see them. I'm a big fan. I'm a big Akai. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a really big fan.
Okay, big fan. You're at a loss for words. You're in such awe of Akai's aura that you're just like, Akai's really cool, hell of a person. And big ups to them. They've been leading the charge here in Houston with the Exert Revival. Every Wednesday at Post Oak Ice House, they're bringing their setups. They have a nice crew, and they're running brackets, interchanging almost every week between a standard bracket and an intermediate beginner bracket. Trying to bring in new players, teach and train them, and leading the charges. Houston has always been a hub and a centerpiece for North American Exert back in the days when we had Hamad, Faulty Defense, Kid Viper, even Ghost Bear, who's kind of a remnant of that. But a lot of those players have since moved on. So Akai taking the torch and leading the way, and here trying to make a statement for Texert to try to take out Cole. Let's go.
Here we are, losers quarterfinal, Akai versus Cole. The Colorado versus Texas? PNW. My mistake. I do love the Pacific Northwest. I was actually born there.
Okay, all right. I can see a little bit of that PNW in you. It all makes sense now.
Oh, the burst is baited though from Cole, starting it off with some heat. RC to keep the pressure going, but Akai manages to escape. They get the card charge as well.
Ooh, nice run under, beating out the attempt at getting the dash through. Akai having to block this out. That's a dead angle defensive though. And man, Cole's a hell of a masher. My man has no fear.
Yeah.
Gets a good wake up on there, and it's just like crouch slash. I expect at least a crouch D, but it's like, always picks those spots, but ain't picking that spot to block the Gekko in.
Yep, and just dashing with that cue ball, keeping himself safe with that moving hitbox. And Akai does manage to get a conversion, pushing forward towards the corner. This is scary. This is not where you want to be against Jam. Oh, the low. Oh my goodness gracious. Big conversion here for Akai.
Akai getting that for this great damage, good knockdown, going to set up some tricky stuff here, but a backdash throw. Akai, who had full control, is now going into the worst part, right? Either Stride player or any other fighting game player getting thrown into the corner, getting back into the corner. Sounds so scary. There's the wall bounce, and Akai's health slowly melting.
Commonly referred to as the back throw incident. Cole keeping up the pressure, pulls out the Dark Angel.
Oh, take this chip, baby.
Oh.
You better spend that bar. Look how much life Akai lost because they were not FDing. They were holding onto that bar, and you can't do that against the Dark Angel, against the Charged Stinger, because at that point, a trade, any small hit, and then you're done. I get it. You want to get a big RC and make some magic happen, but Cole, say thank you for the gift of life.
Absolutely, the gift of that first game. Akai managing to play alive, still finds the momentum though, not letting it deter them. Oh, but the DT whips, nice first, keeps Cole in the corner, but teleport out.
That DP is like super low profile, but Axel and Venom just chewing that up, and Cole again, massive awareness. And here we go, big chip again. This time though, Akai opting to FD it, gets a big grab rewarded for their patience.
Right into that dragon kick. The jam pressure, I'm scared. Cole, low HP, Stinger Wire C, manages to react to Akai, finds the 2D, gets the pool ball set up.
Look at that spacing.
Yep.
Even controlling the sky, making it so hard for Akai to navigate Airborne, gets challenged with the low, a burst will be back soon for Akai. Gets tagged though, not a full combo, try to teleport out. Here we go.
Just find the air dash in, and yep, that's gonna do it. Nice conversion there from Akai.
All right, maxing out, great damage. And had some more left in the tank. But finding those clutch hits, making it work, beating up the anti-air, forcing the burst out from Cole.
Nice. Cole just approaches so well. Oh, but a nice jump in there from Akai again. This is big damage here in a big situation. Got the card on deck.
Oh, and there was a patience too, waiting for maybe a special afterwards. Gets up on the low. Speaking of damage, we have 100% bar. Baoshi Show should be coming up soon. I want to see it hit the mark. Kablam! Oh, perfect timing and spacing. Gets the game.
And Cole manages to escape. Sets the cue ball, trying to catch Akai in the air. Oh my goodness.
Struggles. Matt struggling on defense here, but Akai has a dead angle. But instead gets the air grab. RC, guaranteed damage. Good job. Such a good throw. I mean, jump heavy is an option select in and of itself, right? Every jam player just going, taking to the skies with her pinwheel. If it hits, sick. If it gets an air spill, sick. I meant to do that. Spam that button, Akai. Let's go. Counter.
Oh, sliding in, manages to cross up. Nice movement there from Akai to get it started for us here in game 3. What a great low find from Cole. Manages to convert into that 2D, and there's the pressure.
Speaking of 2D, rematching that. Gets the burst out, and then the Carcass Raid's gonna miss into the Geki Ring confirm. Would be nice damage, but a wake-up throw, beating up the Crushing Heavy.
Nice burst there from Akai though. Cole in the corner wants to keep that momentum.
Hold on the combo. Immediate wake-up 2D into Dark Angel. We're going coast to coast.
Going coastal. Oh, nice IVs.
Super expensive, gets the Geki in, and there'll be the finish. Very nice. I love that IAD overhead. Cole not ready for it. Match point Akai.
Cole gonna fight to stay alive here. Oh, the space control. Cole just plays his neutral so well, so ready to slow down jam where he can, where it's optimal.
Oh, almost had something big there, but gets hit. There's a big jump in, maybe try to parry, but the pull ball, keeping that nice and easy, making it so hard for Akai to get these clutch hits. IAD 6P confirm. I like that, getting that damage, catches the backdash into the knockdown, but tech pinwheel, baby. Classic.
Yeah, Akai has everything to gain and nothing to lose here in all this meter. But you gotta avoid these pull balls, and Cole makes it so tricky for you to find any sort of offense. Great jump in there from Akai though. And with all this bar, it's so scary.
Dead angles there, try to jump cancel to bait it out. Bolt into the ball, we get a combo from downtown. Being able to charge on the dash forward. Able to get the stinger the other way. Double match point, final round, final game. Counter hit puffball. Oh, able to tech in the air, and the burst fake from Akai gets the block.
And that's already half of Cole's life gone. Playing a little patient, trying to slow it down a little. Snipe a little with these big normals, and Akai wants to step on the gas, and Cole knows. Playing it so patiently, getting the chip.
Oh, QB. One good burst block deserves another. Dark Angel forcing you to guard. Opts to just take the chip, gets the dead angle out, run up buttons. It's an even match.
Absolutely, Akai sliding in, finds the 2D. Cole gets caught trying to backdash. Akai.
Super's available. Wow, Shisho! It's gonna be the finish as Akai is gonna take that 2-1 over Cole. Getting a big win for Texerd, eliminating the PNW Venom monster. And Akai advancing into top 4 with a huge win where they're gonna face off against their partner in crime, Katadak, in a Texerd special.
The Texerd special? I couldn't have put it better myself. But before that, I believe we might take a cruise over to the loser's side, or the winner's side, excuse me.
Hey, we got a lot of places to go, right?
We do.
We might be sitting here, but we've gone on a roller coaster.
And it's not over yet. The fun's just getting started. I can still see a few valleys in the distance, a few hills, maybe a loop-de-loop here and there.
I'll take a couple. Give me some of those rotations. Give me like the actual like twists. Shout outs to Six Flags. I missed you. Astro World was the shit. I treasure it in my heart every day. Theme parks ain't like they used to be.
No.
I ain't trying to go to the coast to enjoy a princess roller coaster ride, to get in the Star Wars machine. Nah, I want just a wooden monstrosity. Shakes me to my core. And that's what Exert feels like. A classically built thrill machine. As it has been thrills nonstop, front to back here at Texas Showdown.
Yep, and it looks like we have Old Superior versus Rudy, so we are taking it over to that winner's finals. Fighting here for the winner's side of Grands. This is our top 3 right here. Guaranteed third.
Yep, top 4 time, baby. 4 players left in the winner's side. Rudy from Chicago came in Saturday, all ready and loose to see what Texas is all about, right? They came to visit and doing great work. The player to beat here, the top seed. But Oleg Superior, I mean, playing a great character, playing it very well. Showcased that in their last winner's match where their evasiveness was on display, hitting their combos pretty well. Some drops here or there, but the same could be said for Rudy. So we'll see who can hold it together the best.
It's true, but it looks like we're going to have that button check going.
Yeah, I mean,
getting our fingers a little warm.
2 super strong characters. End of the day, see it like on the other stages across the U.S. between players like Mystic, and then you have Why Not and some other Johnnies that are just always just super strong. And you know, I've seen this just countless times all across the levels. A Zami, a point that Johnny has to really pay attention to avoid pressuring into that and taking damage there. But Johnny having such a good like dash grab and evasiveness can be hard for Lycan to pick those spots to try to challenge it. So it's going to be on both players to see how they time things and make adjustments in terms of not just getting their offense going, but reading the defense.
All right, we're going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Winners finals. Here we go. Rude E starting it off with a big JD, but oh my goodness gracious. All right, we burst in, getting a little warm here. Oh, another JH. Oh my gosh.
And the burst back there from Rudy. Had a big opportunity in the corner with the 6P. Too far away for that conversion. He's going to find the knockdown. The crossover, but a great blitz. We've seen blitz from both sides. Rudy kind of looked at their fully charged one. All X Superior using that superiorly. If that's even a word. It's not.
Nice. IB on the JH, maybe trying to look for an air throw. Snipe out this bike in air movement, but Rudy finds... Oh! There's the air throw, just like I was saying. And now the IB's Old Superior defense, man.
Unfortunately, that counter hit's going to be huge, though. There's the Tommy. The blitz is there, and I like that. Tap blitz. Yep. Not wanting to try to charge it and take a chance. Oh, no Yozansen for you. More like a Nozansen.
Oh, and there's the burst from Rudy. Oh, counter hit JS. Can't find it, but the air throw sends us into the next round. Rudy reeling their hair back a little, shaking their head a little. Ooh, you got me. But we're going to get into the next round. No time to wait. No time to catch your breath. The parry to start it off for Rudy.
All right, almost had a small extension there. Small drop again. There's a bit of rough spot. If you're biking, you want these knockdowns. You want to be able to set up the period for Tommy. Instead, another knockdown there. Nice jumping with a jump slash. And going for the lows. Ult X Superior has utilized Blitz so effectively on these meaty setups. So I like to see that from Rudy. He takes the round. They've been going for these empty lows, these delays that can beat out the Blitz and punish Ult from trying to challenge defensively. So let's see what adjustments Ult makes back.
Yeah, the immediate adaptation for Rudy, locked in, is the best way I could describe it. Old Superior manages to find a hit and gets the YRC. Big conversion here, big Johnny damage. Oh, doesn't get the ender though. No hard knockdown. Manages to get the snipe in the air, and now we're moving towards coast to coast.
You got to burst, but you're dizzy, stun, burst. What's my name? Say it with the J. That's the first game to Alt X Superior. And kind of a tale of two different player styles. You see Rudy, the eyes shifting everywhere, right? Every blink you see different position, always kind of just like calculating and figuring stuff out, but Alt is locked in. Focused on there, not really reacting much, has a job and knows what he has to do. Let's see if Rudy can kind of keep his composure together. Gets wrapped up though.
Alt X Superior laser focused here in this winners finals. It is a first to 3, ladies and gentlemen, so we do have a long set ahead of us. This adaptation is just going to get crazier and crazier as the time goes on. Nice crouching heavy there from Rudy. Gets the full conversion, the burst. Got to get out of there, man.
Like that 5P just whipping, trying to catch a reaction from Rudy, but Rudy's going to catch a shot. He's a knockdown. Run up, crouching heavy, not wanting to go for the Tommy, respecting the fact. Oh, trying to blitz back, but because he blitzed in the air, got punished on landing.
Yep, and the Tommy Mat actually managed to find Ult there. YRC, snipe.
Find a conversion off that. That was level 2 wall stick all the way down. But level 3 is available here, but a beautiful air throw from Rudy. Gonna get the Tatami. Oh! Try to use the invulnerability from the tap blitz to make it that situation, but Rudy just hit that right button in between and got the hit and got the round.
Yeah, Rudy trying to make this one apiece here. Has Ult in the corner. Great round start for them. Oh, but Ult manages to slide right out. JD. Ult catching that run up from Rudy. It's getting a little close here. The misfinders and the reset in the air with the JK. Ult's getting crazy. Yozansen is blocked. Oh, and the burst is baited.
Nice. Gets this Y off the wall here. Big round for Ult. Gonna get just a block his size, setting up the unblockable with the wake up super, and Ult is ready for it. Gets the IB on the last hit into the punish. Again, one step ahead.
Yeah, Ult just so locked in, like you were saying, Raph. They really want this. I can see it on them. So going to our final round, ladies and gentlemen, of this second game. Delayed air dash from Rudy. Ult with the defense, but gets caught anyways. Huge conversion here for Rudy. And the burst is baited with the RC. Rudy almost staring down a perfect.
Less IVs now from Ult. So the pressure, counter hit, crouching heavy into the left-right mix-up. Alt X Superior has been using blitz very, all over the place. Has been using that consistently. It's worked out a lot of spots, but going to that stand, took that big risk. Rudy didn't kill it right there, but nice mix-up afterwards. We're all tied up 1-1. Choose around, counter hit, nice damage. Amy keeping it burst safe by fading away with the comeback.
Oh, nice 2P there. The extended pressure here from Rudy, but Ult Superior defense so good. Ooh, nice grab. Good catch there from Ult. Full combo here and has you in the corner. Not the place you want to be against Johnny, because look at this damage.
Ooh, and a burst on Treasure, but after that, Rudy takes a risk, takes a chance, puts YRC into the corner there. Get the slice up though. Kavari overhead. Nice tech out to the float.
Yeah, and Ult still does have burst here, so you know, has a chance to make a mistake. Nice YRC, but no full conversion. Totally fine. Spending the coins, has the level 3. Big damage here. Yeah, that's gonna close the round out. Ult Superior trying to bring it back and take it to 2-1.
I love that though. Had the life lead, just tossing the coins, leaving this token on the table. Rudy eating so much of that change and leaving Ult in a great spot here. There's the knockdown. We have a Nazami out of the corner. Gets a big jump heavy. So hard to anti-air. Woo! Why are you pressing, baby? You thought I whiffed? You thought you could punish Baiken when she does something? Nah. Azami saving the day, and Rudy with a big lead here in the second round.
Yeah, Ult spending the burst there. Finds a way in though. Big counter for Ult. Oh, and the coin anti-airs, man. So hard to deal with. Especially as a character like Baiken who wants to utilize that air mobility, but the super.
Where you going? I gotta tell you my name. Put the J on her, get the throw. Great option again. Gonna beat out the Azami, gonna beat out the block, but instead we're fading out. Beating out the Tatami. What a cash out. As Ult reads the situation perfectly again. Rudy thinking deep about the situation once more as Alt. One more game away from getting to Grand Finals winner side.
Not a lick of emotion on their face, just laser focus here. Needs that Grand Final side, wants the winner side advantage of Grand Finals, which we'll get into a little later. But here we are, game number 4 of this set. Ult could potentially close it out here, and it's already looking great for them. A wonderful conversion in the corner is going to spell some unblockable pressure with the Cloud, but you don't need to block if you got the parry.
Yeah, Viking doesn't care about that. All the tools to get out of the situation. A trade, probably the best thing you can hope for if you're ult superior, but there's a knockdown. Too far for a good Tatami, but the air zombie, no. Jump heavy gets punished.
Finder full conversion here, and the dust! What a mix-up there from Ult. And the burst! Wait, was that burst? Did he get
That was not burst. That was not burst.
Tech track.
That was just, yeah. One way to beat out Tech button.
Yeah.
Going to be that air throw there as, again, Ult now. Match point. One more round. Gets the dash up. Red, maybe potential zombie. Rudy was thinking, oh, you're going to take your turn back. No dice, but finds the jump heavy. Gets the crossover to air dash. Use on Sen, and a good burst out from Ult.
Yep, Ult finding that burst and content to just slow down the pace. Know they have the advantage. They've already run the first round, and they have so many coins to play with. Another grab here. Ult finding these throws in the clutchest situations. Gets the level 3 misfinder. Rudy is a little scared, but not scared enough to not hit the parry.
Yeah, it's not just a knockdown. Fade away with the Tatami. Jump K. Gets a great overhead. Good damage here. He's going to need one more solid hit to finish the job, though. Respect the super Tatami. Guys, he goes low that time. Nice cash out.
Can only block so many 50-50s. Ult still here. Even if you lose, you still got another chance.
Scary spot here. A lot of respect from both players. Rudy knows this is the last chance to stay alive in the winner's side. Oh, what a chunky counter hit. 6 heavy. Ult not ready for it. Lost so much life. Gets counter hit in the air. Suzerain to bait the burst. Good patience there from Ult. Not giving it up.
Oh, YRC, and there's the throw. Right into the corner. Ult knows. Rudy hasn't been ready for these grabs. Taking advantage of that, using YRC to see where they are on the screen, and manages to get the anti-air conversion.
Oh, zombie. And the fadeaway combo, just trying to avoid the burst. Crouch slash level 2. Extensions there. Level 2's available. Suzerain run up. What a backdash. Knockdown. A burst is available for Ult. Spends it last second. A pixel of life. Oh, hold on.
YRC in the jump slash. Nice stuff from Rudy, chuckling to themselves and taking us to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Final situation here in this, potentially for one of these players here in the winner's side. This is the last act here in winner's finals.
And they're still finding stuff to bring out, right? We're seeing the backdash YRC into that hit in the corner, really nice there. All with the blitz shields and neutral just to find some hits. And now Rudy catching to the corner, but doesn't get a combo here, tries to get out, and now, level 2 misfinder. Great spot here, but gets hit again by the Azami and baiting the burst out into the knockdown. Not a knockdown, sorry, almost a knockdown.
Yep. Looked like it was close there. I was confused myself, but managing to get the counter hit, finding you with the misfinder.
We don't get the we don't get the one hit fly.
Yep.
So that lets Rudy bust out, gets the Suzerain again. Nice low. Gonna get the knockdown here.
Rough here for Ult. That's a Tatami match. Oh, gets the counter with the 2 slash. Oh my god, the pressure and the overhead misfinder. Ult finds his way to set point here, potentially, unless Rudy has something to say about it. And I have a feeling he will.
We'll see. Already getting pushed in the corner. I like to jump back against the projectile. Arizami. Doesn't get a punish. And then the counter hit is going to be big here. It's already Rudy putting some pressure against the jump heavy. Try to 6 heavy again. Maybe trying to go for a throw, but has not been able to hit him.
I like that pressure there coming up from both superiors. Trying to just maintain control of Rudy right here. Just control that space with those big Johnny buttons, but Rudy finding their way in yet again.
Air throws good. Tommy's there instead of jump heavy. Dash it in. Gets the low. Potential here to close out this round. One more tap.
Not going to see the burst. Blackfeet, yeah. Not matching, just taking a second to go to the final round. Hero Winners Finals. Takeda started off. Mistfinder does find its target. Oh, but the burst immediately. Mistfinder slashes right through that tatami mat.
Back is there, gets the punish with the YRC off the wall. No full combo, nice back dash from Rudy. Azami again, you tried the challenge, you get caught. Backdash gets caught, 6K to be the throw out. And Azami again, they're starting to pay off big time. Oh, the snipe!
These IBs from Ult, maybe not patient enough on the defense just quite, and Rudy knows. Taking advantage, still has all these coins, gonna go ahead and spend them now because you can't take them with you. Oh, and the blitz gets caught, but it's not done just quite yet.
Counter hit, not a full hit with the RC forward. Gets the Yozansen, 6P is not gonna hit. It's YRC, both players, low meter. Ult, no more YRCs there. Gets shot by the blast, and the headshot jump slash. Rudy on the brink, surviving and making their way to Grand Finals winner's side. Ult X Superior running out of steam at the end there as Rudy was in control of the pace of the match and takes it 3-2.
What an amazing set, Raph. What an amazing set. What a treat this top 8 has been thus far, but now we know. Oh man, here comes losers semifinal. Another banger right around the corner. We can't escape.
Not at all.
Really good, excellent exit play here. Kadak and Akai. Kadak and Akai.
Yep, two good players. They're friends from such a long time. Both getting into Exer around the same time, having a great trading partner, and fighting them here at this stage. You know, it's a story between the two that's so cool to see as they've gone through like school together and enjoying this series for what it was and deciding let's get competitive. Let's not just get good at the game, but let's get others good. Let's drive the community forward and make the magic happen. And meeting it out here where only one of the two can move on into the top 3, but they're going to put it all on the line here to see who will get a chance to face off against Ult X Superior in that losers finals. But, you know, again, playing out of their mind as well. Another big star of the tech third scene. Super good match between them and Rudy. I mean, the adjustments across the board were so good. You see just like the player tendencies. It's more so than like the character matchups, it's the player matchups was shining through in that winner's finals. And that's what makes these matches so fun to watch, is that they're really cognizant of what their decisions are. And at this level, that's what is the make or break point in these matches.
Yeah, and you know, a team kill, you hate to fight your friends in tournament when you pay to fight other people, but unfortunately, I mean, how mad can you be that it's in loser semifinals, you know? Like, that's probably like, you know, at least it's really deep into the bracket. You can't be too upset, and it's all love at the end of the day.
You're rather fighting grand finals, but
yeah, obviously.
You have a finals in another way, and it's going to be fun between these two heroes. Again, I talked about player matchups when it came down to Ult X Superior versus Rudy, and this is 100% that. They both know their tendencies inside and out. It's going to be a show, but it's still going to be a first to two. Only one of these great, amazing textured players will move forward, and already we're off to the races. Both players just being so quick, trying to stay out of the other player's range and not fall prey to a big hit like that in the 5K.
Yep, an immediate burst out there from Akai. Still has the charge card on deck. When will they use it? When will they use it? We don't know. The 2P counter from Kadak. Great Abare there. And the fireball pressure.
Back turn, makes the escape. Great. That mobility is so quick. The clash of the 2K. We have not seen a danger time yet, despite the amount of clashes, which, you know, for better or for worse.
Don't speak it into existence.
It'll happen at one point.
Oh, the back turn heavy. Finding its mark. Akai stuck in the corner. Kadak maintaining control. And a great find there into the full conversion. Gonna take that first round here.
No.
It's the first two, so you know, the pressure's on them, just like you said, Raph. And a wonderful start, and the burst is baited.
Oh! FDing it, you get into more block strokes, so you couldn't get a clean hit after that burst. And Kaido gonna get the launch into the double puff ball, charges up, but Kadak with plenty of meter can go for that reversal, no problem.
Yep, Fireball YRC just seeing where Akai is going. Kadak. Ooh, what a throw. Nice stuff there from Akai. Great offense. Has all the bar in the world. How will they choose to spend it? 2D counter hit. So much damage.
Yeah, that stagger and gets the air throw too. That'd be nice. Get the extension, trying to go for the guts crush. No, just gonna come down, get the air grab. That's the most disrespectful air throw in fighting games. Akai gets the classic jam, going for the command dash into a throw.
Yeah, nice find there from Akai. Taking it to our final round, keeping it close, like we'd expect.
Hey, chunky hit. Crouch confirm as well. Solid damage. Parries there, but too far away for a punish.
Nice counter hit there for Akai. Finding a way. Oh, but the fireball. Great space control from K-Dak. Utilizing this fireball to great effect so far in the set. The knockdown. Here comes the restand into the back. Turn pressure. Oh my god, the YRC out.
Big burst though from K-Dak. Knowing that the job is almost done. The last chance push from Akai. Finds the counter hit. 6 heavy. Off the wall. Big damage. Gets the tech out though. Cade not ripping. The Eisensturm. Last chance here for Akai in this game.
Well, have you ever played Guilty Gear with your life on the line? That's the question today, ladies and gentlemen. Akai keeping the pressure up, evading the YRC. Hello, but the delayed DP, K-Dak, you're crazy. Knew it would chip.
Let it rip.
Potentially. Knew it would chip potentially.
Akai was waiting. Knew,
Yeah.
like, you are ready, happy to pull that trigger at any and all times. And unfortunately, Akai moving forward that last second there, despite their best efforts. But that's the thing, you just been a K-Dak man. I know you're baiting this, but what if I did it hella late? I love that. If you're gonna be disrespectful, do it in your own way. Don't be predictable. Be a jerk however you like.
Oh, huge find here for K-Dak. This is going to be some big damage into some of the best pressure. Back turn. It's so scary.
Down.
Nice escape though.
Tatum, nice backdash on back turn, punishing the command roll buttons. Big damage incoming. Black beat combo 2. We take that to the bank. Match point, K-Dak.
Whether or not the beat is black, K-Dak takes that round. And on set point here against Akai. Getting it started here. Nice. Manages to catch the DP, gets a counter, but unfortunately can't find the conversion. Just a little too high on that hit there.
Oh, jump D gets out of the corner with that too. Is he a king? Is he a lion? Is he an airplane? He's all three. Meaty fireball. Trying to back that, make some space, but Akai just cannot get any space.
It does have 50 meter, and immediately elects to spend it. The burst is on the deck as well. Nice 5K find here from K-Dak. Oh, the gold burst though. Look at all that butter. How will Akai use it in their frying pan that is this left side of the screen?
ORC right there with a big 2D. Classic button there. And gonna get the charge card off the RC. Nice damage here with the knockdown. Akai setting up pressure, but you know what? We let it rip before. We'll let it again. Counter hit confirmed on the crouching hit. Akai can only take one more hit, a throw. Anything will do the unblockable!
Oh, nice find there from K-Dak. Moving on to our losers finals. Gonna be moving.
No, it's all good though. If you're locked in, you have the match, it's time to go. But just such a sick setup at the end there, right? You have to understand that big stomp that Leo does from back there. It puts you in like a stagger state where you have to shake out of it and then you're fine, right? So you can typically shake out before a follow-up would occur and have no problem. Because that fireball was timed so perfectly, it was on top of Jam as she got into that unblockable stagger state. And then that's why it confirmed the hit and that follow-up there, a true combo. Whereas if you didn't shake out in time, you would have been it would have been like the black beat. So it was just perfectly done right when K-Dak needed it, and that is just, it's sick to see like that kind of level of tech be used where it's not, I wouldn't say it's super rare, but it's not often, especially in the heat of the moment. What a great way to finish that round, putting them in the top 3. And shout outs to Akai, getting 4th place here, right outside of the podium, but still just an amazing showing from them all throughout the weekend.
Yeah, in 4th place, you know, nothing to scoff at. That's an impressive showing, especially in a bracket as stacked as this, but we're about to get into our losers finals here. Here gets that third place winner here, moves on to face Rudy in Grands. Oh, just good sets left and good sets all throughout this top 8. It's been such a wonderful time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've been enjoying your stay here this morning for Texas Showdown 2025.
It's been a blast having you all with us here. And again, this is just the beginning of Final Sunday on our channel. It's been one hell of a show, but now a first to 3. Who from Texas will get the opportunity to take on the Chicago Challenger? Big Rudy. Is it going to be K-Dadak or is it going to be OX Superior? Here he comes, the one and only Leo Whitefang, one of the best intros in the business. But then the coolest man in fighting games.
He's so cool.
Of the Jellyfish Pirates.
Look
You
at
might
his belt.
hate fighting him, but you can never hate him. The man, the myth, the legend, Johnny.
He's got it on though.
All right. Losers finals, K-Dadak, OX Superior. Let's rock.
All right, Ivisa started off already showing the superior defense. Oh, finds the, well, it doesn't really find the jump in, but does get K-Dadak to block, so, you know, maintaining the pressure, but K-Dadak, of course, escaping. Leo, oh, with some of the scariest Okizeme in the game. And the back turn heavy finds the mark. Big, big damage here.
A big change from what we saw in the winner's side as Ult took it 2-0 over K-Dadak. So right now already, K-Dadak getting a strong first round, hitting all of the marks, catching Johnny, trying to maneuver.
Nice far slash find though to start it off here for Ult. Slowing the pace down, utilizing that misfinder to just control the space where, you know, K-Dadak wants to fireball just to get some screen control, get some time for them to set up. Oh, but the burst sends Ult into that corner. In the back turn, K-Dadak feeling a little devious on these mix-ups.
Both are misfighter though, those cancel the extra Quake. A challenge though, catching an extended hitbox. But right back at you, wake up slash into a huge damage combo, give you that knockdown. Here's some change, take it with you. Uh-oh. Jump heavy, my beloved, there's a knockdown. Fireball, try to avoid the dead angle, dash right into it though.
Got pressure here, cranking up that wrist just a little bit. K-Dadak always knows when the flash kick's gonna work, and there's the overhead right into the super, and that's gonna be enough. Of course, this is a first to 3, so Ult does have a little chance here.
No, beautiful finish there, right? Gets the one hit, not even counter hit, back turn heavy.
Yep.
Recognizing that was such a good situation just to get that one touch, counter hit, far slash, and then the reset of pressure. Oh my gosh, that's 3 in a row. All that life lost because Ult was trying to challenge in these spots.
Yeah, and that's something you want to do against Leo Whitefang. I mean, sure, sometimes it's good to mash up, but suddenly all of your health is gone. Oh, gets the wall splat with the misfinder. Can't be too bad when you're as cool as Johnny with those shades on. Oh,
all that. You got a burst available, but level 3 off the wall. Took a chance with it. This fighter's gonna come out, RC, and then I like that there's Y just to keep Johnny safe and having no issues here. Chip's the problem now. No more meter for FD.
Waiting a little, maybe trying to snipe at a flash kick with the trade. Gonna do it there, Ult Superior. Bringing it back in a big way.
He has to. Lost that first game kind of handily. Cade gets the 6K though. Kick to the chest on the stagger. Nice counter hit into the back turn mix up. Solid blocks and good IVs. Shakes out in a backdash. But whiffs the blitz. That's meter spent. Oh my god! Ow! 6 heavy. Are you okay?
Counter hit there. Finds it. Great confirm here from K-Dadak. Oh, and yeah, finds it just. Ult really struggling to get out the corner there, Leo with meter, and then, he just won't stop. I can't stop him. Get him off me.
Leo's an animal, a monster. Wake up 5K, advancing normal. Gets the burst out from Ult. K-Dadak respected with the blocks, knowing the IVs are coming out from Ult, but IAD jump K. I've been watching that button just get on people almost immediately for over 10 years. And again, wake up 5K. K-Dadak, fearless.
Fearless does have the advantage and looking to make it a 2-0 potentially. The big counter hit may spell trouble for Ult because oh my goodness gracious, It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. It was cooked.
Now that red RC, that 6 heavy confirm, made so much. And look at that. Oh, cracking a little bit, but cracking a smile. Having fun, kind of getting run over, but talking with the crowd. You know, they were locked in against Rudy. They're still locked in here, but it's nice to see players just, you know, able to crack a smile, have a little bit of fun, and stay, like, as they stay locked and loaded.
At the end of the day, it is a video game. That's going to remain true. Gets the restand into the back turn, and the low finds its mark. Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah, a little frisky there. A lot of life lost on the side of Alt. Gonna YRC try to escape. The fade away! The jump back slash takes that burst out. And nice back dash though, the bust out side swap. Alt making some good juice out of the fruit.
Yeah, still has 2 points to play with as well. 1 more remaining. All right, the bank is empty. Oh, but the 5K, he's still got the boots on. Don't forget. Oh my God, the JK. 1 touch here for either of them will do it, and the mist finds its mark.
And able to clear fireballs and not really have an extended hurt block. Saves the day, but the counter hit, crouching heavy off of that little guard, the guard stance. Huge already, that damage. Gets the low, back to the corner with you. Hope you like guessing, buddy.
Terrifying here for Ult. Now ready for the overhead and the burst super. That's going to do it. Moving into the next round, Kadak on potential set point. Ult needs to lock in.
So after losing in winner's side 2-0 to Ult, Kadak bringing it in big time right now. There's that burst already gone for Ult. Quarter of the life disappeared here. And just still cannot find a way to zone out and keep out Cade.
And there goes the back turn in the corner. Ult's been here many times before the set, and he does finally find his way out. Does have the coin, can't really find a good conversion, but it's totally fine. Keeping the pressure up, does get the grab. Spells good things for his future. Nice hard knockdown, a little second. Oh no!
Gets the 2-6 wide, unfortunate there. And now Kadak. Oh, nice! The charge blitz beating the blitz back. Big chance for Ult. 2 coins left. Oh no, drop the combo. Cade gets the fireball, all the meter, the rundown, the RC, last chance, keeping it burst safe. Down you go. Guess for game. That's gonna do it.
Good block on the overhead. Ult still has a chance, but the overhead again finds its mark. Kadak. Overhead, mids, overheads. Great back turn pressure there to close it out. Moving to face Rude E.
What a fantastic finish and a reverse. No double jeopardy for Kadak. Losing to Alt X Superior in winner's side 2-0 and then just turned it up. Relentless. Hitting these like re-pressure scenarios, getting these resets, finding just big hits. Alt just could not navigate that despite how good mobility, range, evasiveness, and defense Johnny has. So Cade just did the mission, made it to top 2, and now set up that grand finals like you mentioned.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The end is nigh. Dawn of the final day. 2 hours remain. Well, not even. It could be 2 hours. It could be a reset. We'll see. But
a little more ominous than Exert needs to be.
Yeah.
Still kind of earthy. You can save that for maybe like Strive to close out the day as the sun is starting to set on Texas Showdown. But we still got a whole bunch of action for you here. You know, after grand finals here, there's plenty more to go. But it's going to be big as Rudy was taken to the wire in winners finals against Alt X Superior in a great match. And it's going to lead us to a fun one as we're going to have Biken versus Leo. A match that, you know, Biken can punish Leo for going on those like just rampages. Having just, again, good disjointed hits, great defensive options. The zombie can be extra spooky, but if Cade finds those right connections, you saw the damage that she can unleash.
Right.
So it's going to make that very interesting dynamic as both players who have known each other for a while, have played plenty of sets. It's going to be another one of those player matchups, and you're going to see those little nuances be highlighted throughout the whole thing.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to get into it. Biken versus Leo, very interesting match. You know, just thinking about how active that Leo JK is and how good his buttons are. I can't imagine Kadak will suffer too hard in the neutral, but It's when you're on offense is it tricky against Biken because you're constantly second guessing yourself. Are they gonna parry? I press the button. Are they gonna parry? Where's the parry at?
It is funny too, right? It's a lot of little things like that, right? You have so many tools you can try to stop Leo, but then it's like once he hits that right, guesses right, it's like you take the risk to try to find a way around that. It's stressful, right? But then just dealing with Biken is kind of the same way. You saw it in the set against All Superior in Winners Finals, where it's like, oh, I'm taking my turn. Psych, it's never your turn. Azami will steal it back if you're not ready, and we don't have as good a range and not as fast a mobility as like Johnny with Leo, but still can get in by pulling their way in. But is that the kind of risk that Kay's going to want to take against a character that can punish that pretty handily? So we'll see how they play that against each other as it leads up.
Those extended mind games, and with a set as long as a first to three, potentially 2 first to threes, if K-Dak can manage to find that reset and send Rudy to the loser's bracket alongside with them. Oh man, scary.
It's a big set.
The air is heavy.
It's a heavy day indeed. But again, it's a Rudy winner side. Win 3, you're done. You take that trophy back to Chicago with you. No problem. Cade has to win 6 at minimum to take the trophy and keep it here in Houston, Texas. So it's all on the line here. No more second guessing. No more delays. Our players are getting set up. It's going to be a blast, and we're happy to have y'all here for it.
Thank you so much for watching and tuning in.
Yeah, everyone out there in chat, hope you're having a great time. It means a lot that you're spending it with us, as there's other great top 8s happening between Ultra Street Fighter 4, the Broly Legs Memorial Tournament. That's Broly, missed your buddy. And, of course, BlazBlue on the opposite end. We're getting the anime in the morning.
Anime in the morning and Street Fighter 4. A little anime-esque. It's kind of crazy.
It's got a little bit of energy.
It's a little silly.
Ultra Street Fighter 4 is definitely a goofy game.
Yeah.
But all right. Long hair, don't care. On to the side. Rude E. Master Biken coming out from the Midwest. Having a great run here, going up against all Houston. Having a good time, a little stressful, but making it count. And of course, in One Piece side, K-Dak, representing Texerd, one of the captains of the Houston Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 community. All right, now the real mix-up. Button check, are we going in? What do you think? It looks like a button check.
It's a button check. They're talking too much. K-Dak showing off her stick. Honestly, it's a 6-stick.
No, all those stickers. Make it your own.
Wait. Do it again.
No! There we go.
All right. I saw it.
Is that what we take away from that? I guess fine.
I saw
it's like,
too.
what do I recognize, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
I saw the biggest one is the Ray Ayanami.
Yeah.
All right, we're not letting that run. We're just going to go straight to characters, so like nice insta-kill. It's the only one you're going to get.
Yep. Well, who knows, Fate's a funny thing.
I know. Right, let's begin. Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 Grand Finals at Texas Showdown. Rudy versus K-Dak. Heaven or hell.
Letting the intros rock here.
Let them
Got
rock.
the homies with you.
Ooh. Squad goals.
True.
Ready for a barn burner here. The trophy can only go to one of these amazing players. Who will it be? Let's go.
Here we are, grand final starting it off. Fireball controlling the space, and a parry there to start it off for Rudy immediately. Just a mind game.
Yeah, off the grip. Recognizing most of Leo's attacks are going to be those mids. The Azami can do such a great job of it. 2D will be an option there, but it can't be a big of a risk. Instead, finds a far hit, going to immediately burst out from Rudy.
K-Dak content to just wait, but Rudy so good with these air throws this whole tournament. If you've been watching, you know. Keeps the extended pressure, cranking the risk a little. Nice burst there from K-Dak. Finding some control potentially, but the jump slash from Rudy and the parry.
And Azami beating so much of Leo's options. Run up grab. Gonna get the extension in the corner just close enough. Nice damage here. Gonna need one more setup. Takami's there. Beats out the tap blitz. or rather it was the charge push.
Yep.
Going low to crush that there. First round, Rudy.
Yep. Oh, and we're going for it all, but there's the big heavy DP. K-Dak finds some offense, goes into back turn, cross up low. Here comes some more mix, and catches the back dash for the back turn P, but unfortunately couldn't find a conversion. K-Dak going in, overhead, gets parried, Rudy with the reaction.
That's the first Sakura that I've seen the entire top 8. Oh, and the dust off the tatami. Big damage there. Triple tatami combo into the extension. Rudy with the PRC though made a drop, and K-Dak is taking this back because of that one mistake. It's going to find the 2 lows. There we go.
Yep, nice 2K2D there from K-Dak to close out that round. Had the fireball on them. That moving hitbox situation. So awkward, so weird for Rudy, but maintaining composure and locking in.
Double counter hit though. It's a backdash far slash. Pressure's on. But again, jump slash, such a potent button here from Viking. It's going to get the Tabari into the knockdown dash up throw. Here we go.
Yep, and the tatami pressure in the corner is such a scary, just not where you want to be against Viking. Please, and the tatami YRC. Oh, but the HDP, K-Dak, these flash kicks are really doing work for them right now.
Yeah, but it's expensive though. All that meter spent for it, not going to get much, but find some re-pressure even after the IB. Waiting for the Azami. I love that. Could have went for a grab, but no, I want my counter hit.
Level 4. Oh, goes for the parry, doesn't find it, but it is such low recovery, you just get the dash away. Leo with some of the greatest ground movement in this game. One of those characters, man, those goofy little step dashes.
Well, I'm surprised we didn't RC until a block. Getting around it, he's got the counter, RC forward, keeping the pressure short and sweet. Up backs, gets the back turn. Azami gonna stop it, and the 2P going into it. Not as damage to kill. There's the tag. Both players even here. First game on the line for either one. Counter hit, we're going in. That's first game to K-Dak.
Maintaining composure through that entire low health sequence and then just dash in, taste my knee. Nice stuff from K-Dak to take that first one, but still a long road ahead of them. It looks like these players, you know, like you said, they do know each other very well, just having a little conversation, just a friendly set of grand finals.
Yeah, nothing major. We're trying to not take a big tournament, take a first place. No big deal. But yeah, I mean, K-Dak bringing that back. Rudy had a great first round, but just cycling those different options from Leo, so effectively going to get the dust. Nice from Rudy holding that burst, gets a chunky hit, gets a jump heavy, and a nice dead angle back to K-Dak. Oh, counter hit. Oh my god.
Yeah, you got to burst that one. That was going to be 5 million damage for sure. Nice throw there from Rudy. Oh, and the safe jump ready for the flash kick this time. Does get the bait out and the punish. Tatami man setup is safe. Burst doesn't find its mark, but it's totally fine. K-Dak didn't get hit. Still has a chance here.
Oh, that's huge though. Gets the counter hit. Going to the corner here, off the wall. We're going to get a drop. No, we're going to go for Suzerain into more pressure. Far slash battle, both players. Very even here. Nice Azami. Just to make that fireball nothing, but K-Dak finds another counter hit, takes the round.
Right. Good old Leo Whitefang. These kick buttons, so good. Nice. Oh, the parry. Ends up with K-Dak being in that corner, and a nice anti-air find from Rudy leads into a full conversion and so much damage.
Small drop again, but like that reset into 6P. Tabari's there, she get a full punish here, and more huge damage off of there. We have super as well if we want to cash out. Instead, we need Tatami Yozansen into what should be the finish.
Yeah, nice confirmations there from Rudy. Staying alive, staying in it.
But a big backdash from Cade. Back-to-back turn, gets the tumble and the juggle. I like that chase down. Not leaving any damage on the table, and you can't, especially when you get a nice counter hit like that. Nice anti-air. Back turn P, upper body involved, counter hits, back turn slash, and Rudy's life slowly disappearing when the Sakura's going to connect. There's the tumble, doesn't get the jump dust, but gets the reset.
Oh, immediately the burst out from K-Dak. Does not want to let Rudy get that momentum and send him towards the corner. Oh my goodness gracious. The counter hit. The Abari here from Rudy is crazy.
Nice, uses the stance, powering through, but a nice smash out. Rudy going for the crossover, hopefully not trying to get hit by the Eisenstern, not wanting to get flashed into the sky. Oh, again, another close one here. Yep. Counter hit. Yozansen, extension.
Now quite enough. Oh my goodness gracious. The tatami isn't enough either. Trying to stay alive in the throw. Knows that K-Deck's trying to avoid that chip and hold it at FD, and you cannot FD and throw. That's a lockout. You can't do that. Can't do that.
Extra scary there as K-Deck is in the corner trying to block it all out, but Suzerain into grab, so good. If you try to react too early, Suzerain will defend against it and do a throw. You had to guess with a backdash or a flash, and we're going to guess it with a counter into chunky damage with the Black Feet combo. Not going to get the knockdown from it, but that's already almost half life gone.
Oh, and this back turn neutral finds the back turn heavy counter, but unfortunately holds a little too long, gets the parry.
We'll try to make first. That parry there was trying to hit that burst off that counter hit, but I like Rudy not giving it up. And now your life, where did it go?
It's over, it's over. It's over, bro. It's over. We're going into the next round. K-Deck, immediate answers for Rudy's questions.
Keeping it clean, but a 6 heavy from Rudy that time is going to hit the mark. Backdash is going to make some space with Cade, trying to avoid any more chunky hits like that.
Find there from Rudy, just controlling a lot of the space with the gun. I really like the usage here. Haven't seen it too much, but now it's shining through. A lot of great options that Baiken has. That's just a testament to how many great tools this character has.
Yeah. Plenty of tricks up her sleeve. That period tatami going in. Forward heavy again. Just trying to keep Leo locked down. Yozansen, Yozansen RC. There's Yozami air throw. Beautiful stuff with Rudy in control.
Here's the YRC pressure. K-Deck blocking for potentially this round. The parry into the wall splat. Not quite there just yet. Counter bar slash finds its mark, but we got the charge. Might as well. Heavy flash kick.
Rudy recognizing that was going to turn the tide. First immediately with the counter hit. RC. Rudy with a round. Now this is always to me the most important match. Going 1-1, one round apiece, going up 2-1 in the set is huge. It sets the pace for what Game 4 can be. So we'll see. Are we going to get closer to the reset? Or are we going to get closer to a championship?
We're about to find out, and Rudy gets a huge hit. Can't really find a full conversion. Just a little too far there, a little awkward. And the Yozansen, no meter to really convert with it though. K-Deck manages to escape in the back turn pressure. Delayed back turn K, finds the backdash.
Oh, messy guessy here. Nice trade. It keeps Rudy alive. 6 Piso is good. Gonna get the stance into the counter hit, waiting for a reversal. Counter hit bar heavy. There's the burst super. We're blocking, no problem.
Yep, it's plus, it's plus. You're still safe. K-Deck recognizing that and electing to just get Rudy to block. Oh my God, what is going on? I don't even know.
That was the stance super. There's the launch. Azami again. No burst available. Next hit win for either player. There's the shot. There's the Tommy mat. And a crunch heavy. The low from downtown. Rudy pointing at the screen. Sengatsu with a big round win. Super spooky there. Just the fact that the answer in that situation with the fireball was hitting the Azami into the parry super. It kind of has this weird animation. Don't really see it blocked too often because most players aren't really going for it like that.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy to see. Cade got a small punish. Ooh, speaking of punishes, he didn't get anything with the IB there, but he's going to get a knockdown and force the burst out.
There's the overhead. Rudy just maintaining pressure, cranking up that risk a little, and does find the hit. Yeah, K-Deck likely to burst that one. Try to keep Rudy in the corner. The deflect is not good enough. Counter hit find again. Delayed back turn heavy. Look at the damage, ladies and gentlemen. This is Leo Whitefang in offense. K-Deck finds the driver's seat, but reset to neutral.
There's knockdown. Tommy Matt is there. Great dead angle here. Cade keeping alive just a little bit here. Gets the lead with a nice hit. Go for the setup into the empty low. What a trap. Falling for a hook, line, and sinker. There's the crowd. Locked in, except for Dennis, who's hard at work.
Always, always. Nice counter hit. Find there from K-Deck as the fireball set up.
The fact that she can just shut down heavy fireball, Azami just negating everything. All right, Jabari's here, nice run up grab. And pressure's on, getting the Sakura, just forcing that block there, trying to get a reaction out of Cade. Rudy, double shot, Starbucks, gets the blast. Here we go again. Nice finish and tournament point. Rudy is like, that killed. This damage is stupid. My character's dumb.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have it any other way. Rudy here looking at potentially taking the tournament. K-Dak, last chance. This is it.
Oh, big damage with that burst, but so much life already gone. Rudy in the corner here, but Bike does not care. Azamis, the Tommies. I need my mommy. This is such a tough spot to be in. Wake Up Super's gonna hit. No overhead for you. And now Rudy, one more chunky hit away. Potential. Taking this all here. What a suzerain, but a low to beat it. And taking the burst too, but no full combo.
Nice stuff, the back turn S. K-Dak manages to find a little spot, a little position, a little chance here. Staying alive. Slow it down. Calm down. Take a moment to catch your breath, potentially, if you can.
Catch on the back dash. All right, tough situation for the guest. The back turn setup. We're going to get an RC to extend. No, we're just going to use this meter for YRC. Putting the pressure. Azami's out. There's the punish. We have a super there. Is it going to finish? Jump? It's the IK! Rudy takes it with the IK finish! Your Texas Showdown Guilty Gear Exert champion! The big winner with the big finish to hug out. Rudy staying in winner's side, 3-2, eliminating K-Dak and finishing the job in the biggest way possible. What a way to finish the mission.
Fate is a funny thing, Raph. Fate is a funny thing. Great stuff to Rudy. Love that we saw that IK at the end there. What a great game. What a great showing. What a great top 8. We should be getting into our award ceremony soon, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost, oh man.
I love it. Rudy just, like, we haven't seen an IK all stream.
Yep.
Yesterday, today, and Rudy's like, I gotta win, and I'm gonna win big. I saw it. I'm glad it still hit, because it was Leo on the other side.
Yeah.
What, just nuts. The camera didn't play it, which is understandable. The reaction was priceless.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna end a tournament, you're gonna end it with a bang.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Rudy, your champion, making a splash here, doing such a wonderful job, taking down to the wire by 2 of our strongest players.
Yes.
And just, it was a blast to watch. Even with, you know, Kai versus Rudy, had to go through all of the strongest here in the Tech Houston community. So big ups to them taking on the challenge and making it count, but big ups to the Texer and the Houston squad challenging him to the extent that they did and really putting on a great show representing this current generation of Houston Exer players, as well as the other players from Texas, like Autodidact and Novak, doing such a great job making a statement for the San Antonio and the other communities. And of course, players like Cole coming into the PNW doing a great job, and of course, and Zed as well representing Houston.
Yeah, just a crazy, crazy lineup this year and a wide variety of characters, lots of VOD footage to review. Oh, man.
So, is the awards streamed? We're going to see that here. So, other stream didn't get to show that, but we're here for a treat. We're going to see all the players on stage collecting their medals, getting their trophies, and getting their time in the shine for all the hard work they put out for us. It was so much fun, Sloth.
Cool.
You had fun?
The hardware, acquiring the hardware, and yes, I had so much fun, Raph. It's always fun to commentate Exit with you, especially when it's the period of the tournament, bro.
Hey, you got a lot. You got a lot to do. This man gonna be on Strive.
True.
I'm
blessed. I'm
Closing
blessed.
out the day for that. I had my big top 8. But speaking of top 8s, here's 2K with our top 8 for Exerd Rev 2.
He's like, am I doing it? I don't want to do it.
Well, he's head to go. He has to.
Yeah,
It's his mission.
He has to. So, yep, this is it. 7th place, Zed Chama, representing Texas, representing Jacko. We don't talk about the FL.
Get that lovely the piggy little blanket. That's cute.
Look at those beautiful, beautiful medals. And another 7th place, Autodidact, hailing from San Antonio, Texas on that L-Felt. Great showing from them. Always nice to see someone who's been in the scene for a long time, a mentor figure, and a 7th placer here at Texas Showdown 2025.
And then from PNW, another longtime Exert warrior, Cole with that sick Venom, a well-deserved 5th place showing there. And also representing SATX, San Antonio's own Dom Mystery Novak. great 5th place from them as well. Just a fun showing from their chip for sure.
Today's king of the Chip Kingdom, but here in, this is third, wait. Fourth. I lost count. Akai, like you've been saying this whole stream, Captain Houston. They have done so much for this community, and I'm sure this means a lot to them, but this is just potentially seasoning for their next victory, and I hope they can just continue competing, continue improving.
In 3rd place, X Superior, that Johnny Master taking a great medal. And then the Queen of Houston, Katadak, leading the charge, getting a great 2nd, taking her medal. Couldn't quite get 1st, but put on a hell of a show.
And in 1st place, all the way from Chicago, your Texas Showdown 2025 champion, Rude E. What an excellent showing from them all weekend. Just such a strong player. It's amazing that you're able to come down from Chicago, invade, and I know you've been here before, but look at that trophy that you get to take home. Hold it high above your head, hold it with pride, and play Xrd, ladies and gentlemen. It's on sale right now on Steam.
Not even $10 for a great experience playing against awesome players. If you're in Houston, play offline all the time. It's a blast. Play online, great rollback netcode. Guilty Gear, no matter what flavor you like. Xrd, Accent Core, Strive, they're all fun. There's a lot of great people all across North America, United States, and the world. It's God's gift for a reason. And GGs were had, GGs were played, and that ends it for us here for Xrd. More fun games to come after this, but any last words, Sloth, before we cut it here?
It was an honor to commentate with you, my friend. It was a great showing. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as me and Raph did, because I know we had a wonderful time. Like Raph mentioned earlier, this is only the start of the day, ladies and gentlemen. More fighting games to be played, more champions to be crowned, more hearts to be broken, more salt, more seasoning, more everything. We're going to keep it rolling here at Texas Showdown 2025.
And that's Third Strike after this, but for myself and Sloth, thank you all so much for hanging out with us for some Xrd. More Guilty Gear action later in the day as well with Strive. Top 8, that's going to be a treat. Texas Showdown brings the heat. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for Third Strike. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.